Hello, welcome back to Blender Switch Live. Today I'll be doing just improvisation drawing using grease pencil. So yeah, just let's get started. So I'll hit tilde and go to the front view. I'm gonna tap A, delete everything, X, delete. Okay, so I'm gonna save very quickly. So just click draw, Shift A, create grease pencil, blank. Just gonna start drawing. And if we normally I go here and under brush I'll change the brush setting. If I tap N, it disappears. We can also use right click, increase the radius, increase the strength. I like to draw with a kind of like a thick brush, so let's get started. So I kind of have an idea how this is gonna look like. Just imagine like a cup. I want to have like some kind of character like a robot and alien. I like that topic a lot. Imagine like a cup and you want kind of like the alien is kind of living inside the cup, and the cup itself, it could be like some kind of robot, and you can kind of imagine how the robot looks like. But the cup, for example, the cup there's like a living alien and it's inside a bubble. All right, so this is the alien with one big eye, or maybe 3 eyes. And it's kind of controlling the robot. And the alien can have like tentacles. Okay, so this is just a starting point, and we can start drawing the robot. The robot could have like an eyebrow. Maybe it's kind of looking a little bit tired. We can have like a nose for the robot, but it doesn't have to be too literal. Maybe the robot have like some kind of teeth. Okay, you can draw the nose. Actually, the robot, yeah, it could have like a nose. Could have like some kind of earring. Or in my case, this is like a cup. This could just be like a handle or the arm of the robot. So before, this is me just drawing using mouse, and I like to use this thick marker. And I used to draw with just pen and paper. I like to draw using pencil as well, but with the marker you kind of you have to have certain confidence when drawing the stroke, even though it might be wrong, but it's okay. No need to worry. So this is kind of robot that I like to draw. Just drawing lines and strokes. And here, yeah, I can just draw the leg of the robot. This could be like a cup. The cup can have like a chicken leg, or just like a normal legs. Actually, why not? Okay, maybe I just hit Z by mistake. Maybe keep it simple today. So just like a cup. So we have this alien. Inside a bubble. Okay, now we want to colorize this drawing. Let's save this first. Save as new. File, save as. When doing the coloring, I recommend you not to use the fill. Instead, we're gonna create a new layer. This is, and I'm gonna just put it down there. Create new materials. So instead of activating fill, just draw and paint everything using the stroke. I'll let you know why. So yeah, back to draw mode. We can increase the radius and start painting. So this one, this might take a while, but it's fun to just adding color. Oh, I have bleeding a little bit, but it's okay. We can always sculpt it later. Sculpt mode. You can always push this. Oops. Oh, it's pushing the other material as well. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, don't worry about that. Then back to drawing mode. I could separate the robot and the aliens. So let's see. Just keep painting. I could have it different color for each strokes, but I'm doing it this way because later on we can use Vertex Paint. This is one way to do it. You can also use the stroke, different color of strokes, or actually even activating a new layer. Let's try doing that. And let's see what's the difference when later we convert it into curve or mesh. So, continue to paint. Maybe if I can just use it as brush. This is really fun actually, and pretty relaxing. I was think of this like a painting on a cake, because if you know, this is, we are doing it in 3D, right? But this is actually, yeah, it can be 3D once if you add volume into it, which you can do later, but I'm not gonna do it for this. So we paint this. Let's see. We can now switch to Vertex Paint. Now everything become white. Which is, I found it slightly tricky when it's becoming white like this, but we can start painting. I think this is kind of, now you are like kind of like in a watercolor mode, some sort, like a brush. I wish I can see the color underneath. Okay, I understand now. I haven't used this Vertex Paint much, but this could add like an extra shading for your character, for your whatever you're making, for your artwork. So instead of like, you know, like a marker, it's now more like a watercolor. Let's just keep going. It is actually painting on the stroke itself. So maybe for the teeth color I give it greenish yellow. Back to object mode. You don't see the Vertex Paint until you switch into different shading. Sunlight. So vertex color, still kind of wondering how it's kind of painted. Okay, so we can adjust the thickness, etc. The Vertex Paint seems to be blending into this guy somewhere. Oh well, I guess don't worry about that for now. Just focusing on this. Because this is a grease pencil, we can add noise. So the character, if you're making like a comic drawing, but you want it to be animated slightly, you can use noise. You get this kind of animation, just kind of neat. You can put it on the floor. And grease pencil is actually when you're painting and drawing, you are actually drawing keyframe. That's why you can actually animate the character. Then I'm not gonna be doing animating. I'm not gonna be doing animations for now. I will add another GP layer, put it underneath, draw. Let's see, maybe just do the quick paint of the alien. Okay, that's too thick. Right click. Okay. Create another layer, or actually another material, another layer, put it down there. So you have multiple layers and multiple material to work with. And every layer, when you paint the layers, when you convert it into curve, it's gonna become a separate curve. You will see later. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty okay. Let's try converting this into Bezier. Right click, convert to Bezier curve. Okay, see, it's currently converting layer 4. What if we select this one? Convert to Bezier. Convert to Bezier. I wonder if this can be automated. But anyhow, we have all these strokes. Select all the curve. Select Shift Select. Under Geometry, hold Options while dragging depth. Option click 0.02 maybe. Option click 0.01. Resolutions, option click 1, maybe 2. The first stroke is actually your original black color stroke. Turn on material. So if we turn on the grease pencil, the original drawing, yeah, it has this Vertex Paint color, which maybe I should get rid of for now. But anyway, keep it. But we have different stroke curve for our different part of this artwork. So I think maybe I didn't do it 100% correctly. But this could work still. So imagine if you're doing like a cake, you're making like a cake, this is like exactly each layer of the cake. Now it's maybe I should have done this part also. Yeah, we can do that. Back to our grease pencil. This guy we can tap and move it into new collections. Just hide it. So back with this guy, create a new layer, put it down there. We can name it if we want. This is for this area. New material. In the bubble. Draw. Doesn't seem to be drawing anything. Grease pencil. Draw. Somehow it's selecting 3D cursor. Okay, I need to be this mode. That 3D cursor is actually good for reference. So I'm painting behind the alien. This is for the bubble. I wish there's a way to quickly paint this and fill. Oh, there's actually fill there. I haven't used it. But I like to paint just using a stroke. I wonder how the paint actually works if we use layer. So I'm curious. Create a new layer. Material. If I use fill, so it's doing the fill, but I think I need to have this. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work unless I need to be in this mode. No. Oh well, don't worry about that. Select layer number 6, right click, convert to Bezier. Now we have, somehow we have just the fill. I think it was layer number 5. Layer 5. Right click, convert to Bezier. Now we have this curve. And okay, grease pencil height. Select the curve. Increase resolution and depth. Right click, we can actually shade smooth this. Very often it's very dense. You can reduce the resolution. Okay, I move. Yeah, right. This guy should be up here. Okay, so that's how I like to work with this artwork using Grease Pencil. And the result is going to be kind of like a 2.5D. Like I said, this one actually quite dense. You can always go to curve and clean up. So decimate the curve a little bit. You can also right click, shade smooth everything. Okay, now you have like a kind of like a thick cake. So maybe in the near future we're gonna try to turn this into real 3D based on the artwork. If this is like an actual 3D, maybe this is gonna be like a cylinder. That's another cylinder. This one like a pipe, another cylinder, pipe. Yeah, it's just a matter of turning this into 3D. Then maybe we'll do that in the next video. I don't know yet, but hopefully you find this useful. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.